When most people picture farm animals, they think of cows, chickens, or maybe goats. Rarely do vibrant peacocks, those dazzling showstoppers of the bird world, come to mind. But peacocks, scientifically known as peafowl, are quietly becoming an unexpected superstar in certain corners of agriculture. Why the fascination with peacocks? For starters, their magnificent feathers have captivated humans for centuries, symbolizing beauty, royalty, and mystique. But here's a fun fact. The term peacock technically refers only to the males. Females are called pea hens, and their little ones are pea chicks. Over time, the name peacock stuck for the entire species, possibly because the male's plumage is so unforgettable. From India to Southeast Asia, peafowl hold cultural significance as guardians of royalty or even spiritual protectors. Yet, beyond tradition lies a lucrative market. Connoisseurs prize peacock feathers for interior design, intricate crafts, and even high-fashion runway pieces. Ornamental bird collectors are willing to pay top dollar for rare varieties, such as the white peacock, which isn't an albino but a unique genetic variation. This makes peacock farming more than a passion project. It's a bona fide business opportunity. But the allure doesn't end with feathers. These birds have a regal presence that can transform a simple farm into a tourist destination, complete with guided tours, photography sessions, and educational programs. Their exotic calls echo through the property, while the breathtaking display of feathers during mating season leaves visitors spellbound. Raising peacocks isn't as straightforward as tossing feed to chickens. Peafowl are known for roaming and roosting at high vantage points, a behavior that keeps them safe from predators and helps them show off those elaborate tails. In a modern peacock farm, creating a high-tech enclosure is critical. Spacious aviaries. Each adult peacock typically requires at least 100 square feet, with fences that reach 6 to 7 feet high, or even higher. Some farms integrate smart monitoring systems that track each bird's movements via microchips or leg bands. That data helps farmers detect unusual behavior or health issues early on. Climate-controlled perches. Peacocks are sensitive to both extreme heat and bitter cold. Some farms use heated perches in winter to protect their delicate feet. Automated temperature controls ensure the birds stay comfortable, preventing stress that could affect feather quality. Precision nutrition. A balanced diet includes grains, legumes, insects, and fresh greens, accounting for each bird's age, weight, and general health. This personalized feeding can improve plumage vibrancy and reduce waste. Predator deterrence. Natural predators range from foxes to raccoons, depending on the region. Healthy peacocks are more likely to develop the iconic, shimmering tails that fetch premium prices. And with advanced environmental controls, breeding success rates rise, leading to robust chicks, pea chicks, that adapt well to farm life. So, how do peacock farmers actually earn a profit? Feather sales. Peacocks naturally molt their tail feathers every year. With thousands of individual filaments forming those iconic eye-like patterns, each fallen feather can be collected and sold without harming the bird. Interior designers, fashion stylists, and even event planners are often eager buyers. Breeding and livestock sales. A mature peacock, particularly those with rare coloration, can command impressive sums. Zoos, bird sanctuaries, and ornamental bird collectors all value healthy, well-raised peafowl. For farmers, the key is meticulous breeding records, ensuring that potential buyers know the lineage and health status of each bird. Ecotourism and farm visits. There's something undeniably enchanting about walking through an aviary filled with kaleidoscopic plumage. Some farms market this spectacle to tourists, charging admission for guided tours or photo opportunities. Workshops on peacock behavior, breeding, and feather art also draw curious visitors. Feather crafting and beyond. Those with an artistic bent transform feathers into jewelry, wall art, and festival costumes. Selling handcrafted pieces at fairs or online can provide an additional income stream. Despite the potential for profit, peacock farming isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It requires patience. A peacock can take nearly 3 years to develop its full, breathtaking plumage. But for those dedicated to animal husbandry and innovative marketing, the results can be both visually stunning and financially rewarding. Now, let's soar from the regal realm of peacocks to something entirely different, yet equally fascinating. Have you heard of the term ocean gold? It's what gastronomes call mullet roe, a delicacy that fetches sky-high prices on gourmet markets. Just as peacock farmers manage exotic birds on land, mullet roe producers tap into advanced aquaculture and factory processes at sea. This might seem like an odd pairing, flamboyant peacocks on one hand, salted fish eggs on the other, but both demonstrate how infinite farming spans land, water, and everything in between, constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible in agriculture. Prepare to uncover the secrets of mullet roe production, from sustainable fishing methods to the final, mouth-watering product. Mullet roe, also known in many cultures as botarga or karasumi, is derived from the eggs of female mullet fish. It's not just about scooping out eggs and calling it a day. Farmers and fishers have refined intricate methods to ensure maximum yield and top-notch quality. 1. Targeted aquaculture. Some producers raise mullets in coastal ponds or lagoons, carefully controlling water quality, temperature, and feeding schedules. Automated water purification systems track salinity and oxygen levels, preventing disease outbreaks and stress in the fish. By the time mullets reach maturity, usually at 3 or 4 years old, they carry a robust egg sac teeming with flavor potential. 2. Sustainable fishing. Others rely on the wild migration patterns of mullets, using specialized set net systems near estuaries and bays. These nets form a labyrinth that guides fish into smaller chambers without causing unnecessary harm or bycatch. It's a sustainable approach since juvenile and non-target species can often be safely released. 3. Cold chain transport and precision extraction. Whether farm-raised or wild-caught, mullets must be transported under carefully controlled, low-temperature conditions to preserve the quality of their roe. At the processing facility, skilled teams extract the roe sacs by hand, an operation requiring surgical precision to keep the delicate membranes intact. 4. Cutting-edge quality control. Modern factories employ automated scanning to check each roe sac for imperfections. High-resolution cameras can detect tears, bruising, or discoloration. This ensures that only premium sacs move forward to the curing stage. Any that don't pass muster might be reprocessed into lower-grade products or alternative goods, minimizing waste. From specialized net systems to advanced scanning devices, the mullet roe industry exemplifies how technology can elevate a traditional practice into a refined and highly profitable enterprise. After extraction, the RO sacs transform from a raw commodity into an exquisite delicacy through a series of critical steps. Salting. The sacs are gently immersed in a salt bath that helps preserve them. This stage also kickstarts the curing process, enhancing the roe's rich, umami-infused flavor. Pressing. Once the roe has absorbed the perfect amount of salt, it's layered between boards and lightly pressed. This pressing step firms the texture while removing excess moisture. High-tech facilities use pressure-sensitive equipment that adjusts the weight in real time, preventing overcompression. Drying. Traditionally, mullet roe is sun-dried. Some producers still use natural sunlight, rotating the sacs every few hours for even drying. Others opt for controlled drying rooms, which regulate temperature and humidity. Both methods aim for that signature firm but slightly pliable texture. The final color can range from pale gold to deep amber, depending on the fish's diet and the specific curing process. Quality assurance. Once cured, each piece undergoes another round of inspection. Factories track each batch with QR codes, offering transparency about harvest dates, salinity levels, and dryness metrics, a detail prized by chefs worldwide. The result? A product with a distinctive briny punch, balanced by a buttery texture that almost melts on the tongue. Slice it thin, grate it over pasta, or serve it alongside crackers and olive oil. The possibilities are endless. For gourmands, mullet roe rivals caviar in the flavor department, making it one of the most sought-after treasures in seafood cuisine. Thanks to its unique taste and high demand, mullet roe often carries a premium price tag, sometimes rivaling more famously expensive foods like truffles or caviar. Its popularity soars in Mediterranean, East Asian, and increasingly in North American cuisines, where top-tier restaurants constantly look for new ingredients to dazzle customers. For farmers and entrepreneurs, the economics can be compelling. Aquaculture advantages. Farming mullets in controlled environments offers stability of supply and predictable growth cycles. When managed responsibly, it can also be more sustainable, reducing overfishing concerns. Global market reach. Thanks to modern logistics, temperature-controlled shipping, and digital marketplaces, A small-scale mullet roe producer can reach high-end restaurants worldwide. This globalized approach magnifies profit potential far beyond local demand. Yet success in mullet roe production, like peacock farming, demands patience and attention to detail. Roe quality can fluctuate based on fish diet, water conditions, or even the timing of the harvest. But with carefully managed processes, bolstered by technology, producers can yield a top-shelf product that commands impressive revenues. From the regal display of peacocks parading across a farmyard to the meticulous craftsmanship behind mullet roe production, exotic agriculture has shown just how vast and innovative the farming world can be. As consumer tastes evolve and people crave new sensory experiences, ventures like these will likely flourish, especially with the support of cutting-edge technology that boosts both efficiency and sustainability. Now here's a question to ponder. Could automation and advanced AI soon replace the painstaking manual labor of extracting mullet roe or caring for peacocks? Would that rob these farms of their charm or propel them to new heights of profitability? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Share your ideas down in the comments, and let's discuss the future of these fascinating farm models. If you enjoyed diving into the worlds of peacock farming and ocean gold, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Infinite Farming for more revelations about the surprising side of modern agriculture. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.